Imagine having a marketing guru, a conversion expert, and a tech troubleshooter giving you instant feedback, helping you 24/7 for free. In this video, I'm going to show you how Google AI Studio, powered by the latest Gemini models, can do exactly that. Watch as this free AI looks over your shoulder to diagnose and provide solutions for optimizing your e-commerce pages, sales presentations, and help you solve those frustrating tech issues, saving hours of time. And I'll show you how it can generate compelling content leading to tangible increases in your bottom line. Ready to see the power? Let's go. All right, so the first step to unlocking the power of Google AI Studio is to head over to the web browser and go to aistudio.google.com. If you haven't already, you'll need to log in with your Google account, and it's completely free to get started. Now, once you're logged in, you're going to be greeted by this interface. Now, at first, it might look a little bit overwhelming with all the different options, but I promise it's simpler than it looks. The heart of where you'll be interacting with Google AI Studio is right here in the chat section. Now, as you can see, the chat area is going to be where you're going to be giving Google AI Studio your main prompts. Just below that, you're going to see a button that says Stream Real Time, and this is one of my favorite features of Google AI Studio. I'm going to show you how it works a little bit later, but this is where Google AI Studio can actually look at your screen and give you instant real-time feedback. Now, over here on the right, you're going to see a drop-down menu where you can select different AI models offered by Google. You'll see options for the different Gemini models, each with its own strengths and capabilities. Now, just below that, you're going to see a setting called temperature. So think of temperature as basically the creativity dial within AI. Now, the higher the temperature, so closer to 2, means that the AI is going to be more creative and experimental. So it might come up with a little bit more surprising or unusual responses. This could be really good for brainstorming, marketing, slogans, innovative ideas, where you want more variety of the output. But just be aware that it might also come with more unpredictability, and it has a higher chance of hallucinating as well. Now, the closer to 0 means that the AI is more focused, more predictable, and more factual. So it's going to tend to stick with the information that's most likely and most common based on its training data. And this is generally better when you need more accurate information, like summarizing a report or a professional email, or when consistency is really important. Now, as a good practice, I like to turn on Ground with Google Search so that it has the ability to browse through the internet when I'm giving it prompts. So that's your quick little overview of Google AI Studio's interface. So now that you're oriented, let's go to the exciting part, which is getting it to actually work for your business. Let's dive into the first game changer, getting instant feedback on your website just by sharing your screen. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to click on the Stream Real-Time feature, which allows Google AI Studio to see what's on your screen. So then you're going to look for an option that says Share Your Screen over here. Click on that, and then you're going to be prompted to select the window that you want to share. In this case, our e-commerce product page. Now, once you've selected it, the AI is going to be able to see what you see, and then you can start giving it voice commands or typing in your questions right in the prompt box. So with that quick setup, let's get to our first example, boosting e-commerce conversions. Now imagine you're running an e-commerce store. You've got traffic, but the sales just aren't where you want them to be. Often the culprit lies right in your product page. So let's say we have this website as an example, Stoma. They sell short sleeve shirts and long sleeve t-shirts. The description that we have here is okay. We've got some images. We've got an add to cart button there, but is it optimized to convert? Let's see what Google AI Studio thinks. Now I'm going to play you a quick clip of the conversation with AI right now so you can see how this works. Hi, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. Is there something you'd like me to focus on?
Yes. Can you see my product description right here?
Yes, I can see the product description on your screen.
Fantastic. My goal is to increase sales. I'm finding that my conversion rate is pretty low on this product. What are your top 3 recommendations for improving my product description to be more persuasive and drive more sales? And please keep your responses to a max of 30 seconds.
Okay, I understand. Here are 3 recommendations for improving your product description to increase sales. 1. Add more sensory words and emotional language. Use words that help customers imagine what it feels like to wear the shirt. 2. Highlight what makes this product unique. 3. Use the size guide to indicate which size the customers should buy. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty good. In terms of the actual wording here that you see on the screen, how can we improve that to make it more compelling and better?
Sure. One thing that could be improved is the first line. Instead of "the less drama, the better," You could try something like escape the drama in style with our no drama llama tee. Would you like me to elaborate on this?
Yeah, keep going.
Great. In the second sentence, instead of stating, this t-shirt is everything you've dreamed of and more, how about, indulge in the ultimate comfort with this irresistibly soft and lightweight tee, designed to make you feel as good as you look. Is that helpful?
That's super helpful.
Great. I am glad to hear that. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, is there any way we can build more trust, really help people to understand the value of the shirt and why they should actually buy?
Here are 2 quick tips for building trust in your product description. 1. Highlight the quality of the shirt by emphasizing the high-quality materials and construction. 2. Add social proof by including customer reviews and ratings on the product page. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, that's great. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help.
That's fantastic. In just a few moments, Google AI Studio was able to give us a roadmap on how we could actually optimize this product page. Imagine just implementing 1 or 2 of these suggestions, like making the benefits clearer. Imagine how much you could improve your conversion rate. But the Stream Real-Time feature isn't just for websites. You can actually use it for interactive troubleshooting or learning. Let's say we have this cupcake sales data here in Excel, and I want to quickly see the total units sold across the different locations. Now, I could try to manually add this up, but that would take time and it could lead to errors. So this is where Google AI Studio can be a real time saver and provide valuable guidance. So let's ask Google AI Studio for some help. I'm going to use the voice command feature again. Now I'm going to play a quick clip of me talking to the AI again. Hi, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
What do you see?
I see a spreadsheet with cupcake business data. The columns are date, units sold, product, and location. Would you like me to summarize the table?
Yeah, what I'd like to do is I'd like to see the total units sold by location, and I've heard that I could create a pivot table to do that. Is that right?
Yes, creating a pivot table is a great way to see the total units sold by location.
Can you help me to figure out how to do that?
Sure, I can walk you through the steps. First, select all the data in your table, including the headers. Have you done this before?
No.
Okay. I see that you have selected the data. Now, go to the Data tab in the top menu. Do you see the Data tab?
I do.
Great. Now scroll down and click on Pivot Table. Do you see that option?
I'm not seeing that option. Is it possible that it could be in a different one of the drop-down menus at the top?
You are right. My apologies. It looks like it is under the Data tab or under the Tools tab. Can you click the Tools tab and let me know what you see?
Yeah, it's not in the Tools tab either.
Okay, let's go back to the Data tab. Once there, look for Pivot Table again. It should be there, usually near the bottom of the options.
No,
Can you
it's
check
not.
again?
It's not there.
Okay, I see now. It seems that Google Sheets has moved the Pivot Table option. Instead of being under the Data tab, it's now under the Insert tab. Can you click on Insert and see if you can find Pivot Table there?
I see it. Perfect.
Great, go ahead and click on Pivot Table. After you click on it, a new sheet will be created for your pivot table. From here, do you see the Pivot Table Editor panel on the right side of the screen?
I have to click New Sheet and Create. Okay, I've clicked Create. Great.
I see that the Pivot Table Editor is up, and it is asking for you to add rows, columns, values, and filters. Is that correct?
Yes.
Click Add next to rows and select Location. This will list all the unique locations in your dataset as rows in the pivot table. Did you see that?
Yep, got it.
Great. Now click Add next to Values and select Units Sold. This will calculate the sum of units sold for each location. Are you with me?
With you, yep.
All right. Now you should see a table that shows the total units sold for each location. Does that look right?
This looks perfect. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Do you have any other questions about pivot tables or anything else I can help you with today?
Nope, that was it.
Perfect. I'm glad I could help. Have a great day.
Now you could see from that conversation that the AI sometimes makes mistakes and it's still not perfect. But once it actually figured out where the pivot table was in the right drop-down menu, it was still pretty helpful in helping me come up with the pivot table, and we were able to get it done. So in just a few simple steps guided by AI Studio, we've still created a summary of the total cupcakes sold by location, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Now let's explore how Google AI Studio can help you come up with step-by-step process documents. Have you ever spent hours trying to document a simple process for your team or a client? What if you could just show the process and the AI would generate the step-by-step written instructions for you? That's exactly what Google AI Studio can do. I'm going to quickly upload a video of me adding an event to my Google Calendar, just a very simple demonstration. And then we'll see how this tool can turn this simple action into a clear, easy to follow document with step-by-step instructions. So now let's see how AI can turn this simple action into step-by-step documentation, saving you time and making training a breeze. So let's see what it generates. Oh, it actually did a pretty good job. Gemini has analyzed my video and it's created a clear step-by-step guide. This is a huge time saver for creating training materials and standard operating procedures. Now let's explore how Google AI Studio can help you create engaging content for your social media channels. Imagine you have a fantastic product photo, but you need a catchy caption to go with it. Well, Google AI Studio can help you with that in seconds. All right, so I'm gonna upload a file from my computer. It's gonna be an image of a stylish woman in New York City carrying a beautiful teal purse. And once this image is uploaded, then you're gonna see a preview of it right here in the prompt. See that? So now that we have our image, let's craft a prompt to create an Instagram post for it. All right, so I'm going to put here, create an engaging Instagram post for this image. The image shows a stylish woman walking in New York City carrying a teal purse. Make the caption exciting and appealing to fashion enthusiasts and include relevant hashtags. And we'll see what it generates. Wow, look at this. It's generated 4 options for us, which is really cool. So depending on what we want to focus on. So we have option 1, city streets, but make it chic. Obsessed with this teal dream, adding a pop of color like that. That's really nice. Then we have option 2, power dressing in the concrete jungle. That perfect mix of classic and unexpected. Pretty nice, pretty good. Actually like that. Better than I could come up with. And then it even gives us at the bottom some tips for choosing the best option. Consider your target audience, which caption would resonate most with them. Think about your brand. Does the caption align with the brand's voice and values? Personalize it. Makes sense. And it added the hashtags as well that we asked for, which is amazing. This is such an incredible time saver for creating social media content that's visually appealing and on brand. So whether you need Instagram posts, Facebook posts, or tweets, you can simply upload your product image into Google AI Studio just like I did, give it a relevant prompt, and then let it generate compelling social media content for you in seconds. Another amazing thing that you can do with the streaming feature in Google AI Studio is getting real feedback on videos. So let's say you want to get better at doing sales presentations or webinars and you want feedback on how you can improve. You can record yourself doing a presentation or the webinar and then actually play it during the live streaming feature and have it watch your video and then get feedback on your video. Now to show you how this works, I'm going to play a quick 30-second elevator pitch video and get feedback on it from AI. All right, here we go. Hi, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. Is there anything specific you would like me to look at?
Yeah, do you see a 30-second elevator pitch video in front of you?
Yes, I see a video titled 30-Second Elevator Pitch Penny Lane Productions on YouTube. Would you like me to watch it?
Yes, I'm going to play this for you, and I'm hoping that you can give me some feedback on how you would improve this elevator pitch to make it more persuasive, more compelling, okay?
Okay. I'll watch the video and then give you feedback on how to make the elevator pitch more persuasive and compelling.
Communication is one of the most important factors for any business, and it doesn't matter if you're small or large. And think about how communication can affect externally to your customers and to your audiences, or even internally within your company, especially large companies. At Penny Lane, we believe video is the most powerful way to communicate. And we do that through creative storytelling and through crystal clear messaging.
Great. Can you tell me how you would improve that elevator pitch to make it more persuasive and more compelling?
After watching the video, I can offer some feedback. The speaker could start with a more attention-grabbing hook to immediately engage the audience. Perhaps a surprising statistic or a thought-provoking question related to the power of video. Also, consider adding a clear call to action at the end, telling viewers exactly what you want them to do next, like visit your website or contact you for a consultation. What do you think about that?
I think that's great feedback. Super helpful.
I'm glad I could help. Is there anything else you'd like me to do or any other feedback you're looking for?
No, that was it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Feel free to reach out if you need anything else.
Pretty awesome, right? You could see how you can get valuable feedback and live coaching from your own personal sales and marketing guru. And there's so many other amazing use cases for this streaming feature. Now, as amazing as Google AI Studio and the Gemini models are, it's crucial, it's important to remember that these technologies are evolving and they're not perfect. So it's important to use it with a degree of caution and critical thinking. As you saw during my Excel example, it can sometimes make mistakes and it's not always 100% accurate. So always double check important information, especially when it comes to critical business decisions. Now, according to Google's terms of service, the information that you upload can be sometimes used to improve the models, meaning that it's likely being used for training purposes. So just be careful with that. The key is really just to jump in and start experimenting. Don't be afraid to try different prompts and to explore the various features. You'd be surprised at how quickly you could start to unlock valuable insights and start streamlining your workflow. Now, if you found this video helpful and you want to stay on top of the latest, most powerful AI tools, then watch this next video to learn about Gemini's 2.5 Pro model, which is currently Google's smartest AI model yet.